Welcome back. I'm sorry about that. We got abruptly disrupted because my battery ran empty. But so just took the time to charge my battery, and um, now we can continue. So what I was saying, I can't even remember what I was saying actually, to be honest. Um, yeah, that was it. So I took the time to also finish and shape all the templates, as you can see. And here it doesn't really matter which order it is because it's all the same anyways. So I'm heating up my glue gun, and before that I would like to prepare the calyx as well, and the leaves. Just gonna look for there. Okay, the leaves, the calyx, I'm sorry, it's the same as well. All you have to do is do this, as we prepared all the other. Then you're gonna turn it around, and you're just gonna shape the bottom part of the petals, just like that. And then you turn it around again, and then you're gonna shape the center of the templates, and then there you go. Yeah, done. That's done. The leaves, I'm gonna use this, the Bambi skewer. I'm just gonna make a crease and fold it in half. The stem as well, just like that. And then I'm gonna use my nail art tool to emboss the veins. And the veins, that's very easy. All you have to do is just follow the line and draw some lines, on areas that you think would look pretty. I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm just gonna draw for you a few lines here and there. Nothing following the edge of the how do you call that, the template. And then I'm just gonna use my Bambi skewer again and give more shape to the flower, to the leaves, just like that. And there you go. Shape it again. There you go. That's the leaves. So I've heated up my glue gun, and I have cut a piece of wire. I did not cut it. These are the wires that I saved and collected over the period of time. Now I do not throw wires away instead I keep them in a box, or in this case I keep these in my tool case, and then I use them for the leaves. So I have 3 leaves for 1 flower. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna turn off my glue gun again. For my centerpiece, I only made a few with leaves because all the others are too small. I will be covered and you won't see it anyways. So that's why I didn't. But if you would like to create one for a vase, like a bouquet, then I would recommend to not cut off the templates and adjust it, attach the leaves by placing, by knowing, if this is, for example, this is your container, are you gonna check where you would like to have the flower, how high it is, like this, for example, and that's where you attach the leaf at that point, so it is visible. Because if not, if you attach it and then it end up here, then you're gonna have a problem. So the height of the leaves is depending on the depth of your vase, container, and also how long your thing is. I'm sure I've said that before, but this is for new customers. So what I'm gonna do now is actually I'm gonna place glue like half of the bulb that we created, or bud, kind of. So if you would like to create a one, you could use this as a bud as well, and then all you have to do is make your one that really short and then attach it as well, and then you'll have, for example, I have a big one and a small one, as you can see. You see? Then you have to adjust your own, how do you call that? So, yeah. So what I'm gonna do, I would like to do is just wrap it around, just like that. And place glue on petals does not have glue, so I can attach it. The trick with glue is the higher you glue, the more compact the flower. The lower you glue, the more open the flower, obviously, because that's the part that will attach. So if you want a more compact one, you do less glue, lower, and if you want, no, sorry, compact one, you do more glue, and if you want a blooming one, then you do less. In this case, I want it to be wrapped all around, just like that. There. And I'm gonna bend the remaining area with my hobby tweezer, as you see me do. And that's why I told you it's okay if you only, there you go. And now I'm gonna attach all the other petals one by one, just like that. Make sure, yeah. And then you just attach them one by one. You might need to add glue again on areas that does not stick, because we did not leave it. This does not have to be perfect, guys, really. So you can't go wrong with this. And you could, if you do not want to, shape the petals like I did with the bamboo skewer, that's fine too. You'll just have a different look, but it is possible. So I would suggest to give both a try and just see what you like most. So this is pretty compact, right? That's fine too. You can making flowers. There are many ways. This is not the only way, and by just experimenting is also the way you learn. You can look up Google some photos of a Chinese aster, for example, and use that as your inspiration. Try to copy the shape. Try to how they are assembled. That's what I did with mine. I have one picture, or one or two picture, I think 3 in total, to be honest. And yeah, and that's what I used to create my flower. You also have this in beautiful lilac. It's really pretty. So I always suggest that if you know to Google a picture of your for your own inspiration and use that as your example to assemble the flower. Try to study the picture, study the flower, and I'm sharing you techniques how to get that result and what to do, how to apply to get that shape, to get the because not all flowers, all asters, I mean, bloom the same. I'm gonna pinch mine a bit more because I can see my aluminium. And you can always shape them later. And by the way, when you're layering, I know some of you already know. What I'm gonna say is you do not layer on top, the petals on top of each other, like that. No, but you would like to layer them like this. So if this is the first one, then you're attaching the next, you would like to attach them like that. And not like this. Because you still will have those gaps. Do you see the difference when you're layering? Yeah, I think that was... So, if you don't know what kind of colors you can make, like your aster, just Google, and it's your creation. If you wanted to make them in silver, you can make it in silver if you want. If you think, oh, that's pretty but I have silver for my thing. If you want to do it cream, then make cream. If you want to do gold, then go ahead, make them in gold. Light blue. any color you wish. It's your creation. Don't just adding this. Don't. As we get older, we tend to when it's a bit dry, this is what you do. Just gently open the flower there and create volume and for a natural effect. You see? And still gonna, now we're gonna attach, not like just below the edge of the circle, of the edge of the flower, each petal. I glue there. Oops, use it again. I have one of my early designs. I am thinking about to release it. It's like my very first mom that I have made. Might release it again. Or here. But last time it was released, it had no tutorial. So I took it out. I might reactivate it and just make tutorials. I'll just use the... There you go. That's what you do. You just... You can also do that as last. And by holding it here, this is how you shape it. Because you place the glue and then you by just holding it here, like you see me do, and you can make sure that it get this shape and secure it, and then it stays up, and then you just use your fingers to separate the petals a bit. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's an intricate looking flower with a lot of layers, and in nature, I'm sure they're not perfectly aligned as well, but try to as much as possible. That's what I do. Just shape them in areas where I want them to attach. That's where you will attach. You decide where it. So you can also place glue much higher if you really want a compact one. You decide how to construct your flower, and just by placing glue higher and using your fingers or your palm or to shape them, and then you see, if I do this, it's more compact. Just by pressing here below. Try it. See? I'll just put it back again, of course, because I want one that's has volume. And then we have the last one. Not done yet. I'm gonna open the flower more, but I want to do that when the glue is dry. We have placed a lot of glue, so you know it's very soggy. I want it to stay attached. I don't want the glue to come loose, and because after that it's really hard to place glue in between all those areas. So that's why it is best to attach, to beautify, I call it beautify the flower, when you're done, and when the glue is dry. It can either be a few hours later, it can be in the morning. And you know, when I do is I have this vase, and I have another vase, you've seen it, where I keep my flower and just let it dry. And sometimes it does happen when it's dry, because of the glue, it opens up, becomes soggy. Then just pick it up and make it more compact. So do pay attention if that happens. When that happens, when you know, when you're making it goes like this, just make sure to pick it up again and make it compact. So what I did is I kept it like this and let it dry like that. And then the next day or a few hours later, when I'm sure that it was hard enough, and you will hear when it's hard enough, and you can also feel it, then you can beautify it, because then you can just shape them, pull them, and it won't come loose. Now if you do that while the glue is still wet, then you know it's hard. So this one I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna attach it here. This is also one of the reasons that I do not like holes in my templates. So oh well. Just see that, you know, when I pin my own hole, the hole is big enough for a wire, and you won't have that. So, but okay. Now I'm gonna take a piece of wire, and remember, I did cut my wire short because I am not gonna make a bouquet. I'm not gonna make. Again, you just start here. Going down just a few times like that, and then you pull it up, press it really good, press, and then it's attached. And if not, you can always use glue, and then scroll down. Again, I will have a look where, for example, this is my vase, then I know, oh, it's here. This is the place where I attach my flower. Or I can't go lower than that, for example. That's actually what I meant. I'm gonna use my bend nose plier. You have to be careful with this, that it doesn't come loose. It's gonna all the way to the top. There. And be careful, just gently gonna bend. You may also cover this, and I've showed this before with a rose. You may cover it with floral tape if you want, so it won't come loose. Just cut the leaves, attach it with, maybe one by one. Then I'm just gonna make this kind of circle. Gonna attach the next one like 1 centimeter, half an inch below the other one, but not exactly on the. Create this kind of circle in between. As you see, this is how it looks. And then I'm gonna add the next one, last one, between to create, you know, so you have leaves from all angles. My nose is itching. Forgot what that means.